Hey guys, hi, this is Maggie, your fearless marketing coach. Today I am shooting from outside from the fields. We have absolutely gorgeous weather, and actually I'm in these fields every day with my dogs. But I wanted to share with you something that I have experienced about 2 days ago. I had a fabulous conversation with amazing woman, a very, very powerful creature that actually she's scared to speak publicly. This funny breathing that you hear from outside, these are my dogs who are playing here next to me. They are a little bit confused because normally we are walking and I walk pretty fast. So they are running, and whenever I make like 5 kilometers, they are making probably 15 or even 20. So for them, it's very unusual that I'm not moving. But actually, it's very windy outside. I'm saying outside because I'm right now I am still in the open fields, but I just went into the like an atoll of bushes because it's very, very windy, so you couldn't hear a word probably from what I'm saying. So coming back to this fantastic lady and the fear of public speaking. Um, she's not afraid, you know. I mean, her scare to give you the maybe the proportion. Um, it starts when she is speaking even to 2 or 3 people, and so it doesn't have to be the room full of people. When there is a really, big amount of people, she got paralyzed basically. But it is difficult for her to even to speak to 2 or 3 people, even to her family. And what happens is that she starts sweating and her voice is trembling, and it all creates such a chaos in her mind and body that she forgets even what she was supposed to be talking about. So hello guys, again it's me. I decided that I will be walking slowly so that the dogs can do their doggy stuff, and they are actually I'm not sure if you can see them, but they are in the big grass, sniffing and looking for pheasants, I think, or maybe some feces after left by deers. So they will be busy for some time, and we can talk. So I was I was speaking about this lady, and what I was sharing with her was a couple of tips actually, but two of them I wanted to share with you because I think that many of you can benefit from that. As I know that many people are scared for the public speaking, and it doesn't have to be a really big scene. So first of all, you would need maybe pen and paper, but you can also use a computer. So you basically take your the fear that you would like to work with, and you write it down. But then you would need a little bit of analytical skills, because what you want to do, you want to divide the stressful situation and all the elements that create the stress and create the fear around you into smaller pieces, basically, into smaller chunks. So maybe to illustrate this for you, I can share. I was really scared for making videos and going live on Facebook, and I'm still not comfortable with this. However, people say that it is definitely better and better. Um, but I couldn't imagine that I will just push the button, connect, Zoom with Facebook, and go live, and you all will be watching me, even though I was alone in my office, just me and my computer. So theoretically, nothing could happen to me, but that was really, really scary. Fears are very, very individual. So what I did, um, I divided this stressful situation into smaller chunks, and the smaller chunks were, um, first I was afraid of just connecting everything. So I wanted to be sure that everything will be working. So the technology, the technical part, or the logistic part, if you like. That was my first chunk. Second chunk was making sure that I will be speaking and making sense for more than 5 minutes, and it will have a value for people. So that was about basically the content, what my video will be about. Um, and the third part was going live and making the connection with Zoom and Facebook and interact with you guys online, which was probably the most stressful element. So what I did, I decided that I will simply divide the first two elements into even smaller pieces. So, since also the way I look was important for me, and I wasn't sure whether this is fine. So, first I was not going live, but I was recording the videos, both on my mobile and on my laptop, and I tried different locations and different setups in different clothing. Um, I didn't do it frequently because every time that scared me, but I was trying to have a video, to make this video at least once a week. And I made a commitment to myself that once a week I will be doing it. So when I was starting to make a good video that lasted, not lasted, but its length was for at least 5-10 minutes, I needed to take a couple of takes, more than a couple, actually several takes. But after some time, after 2-3 weeks, maybe four weeks, I realized that I am already comfortable with the process, and I'm already not stressed completely with the fact that I look, how I look. Sorry, that I look, how I look. I am still stressed with the fact that not always I can express myself, precisely in English. But I think I'm getting better. So I just decided not to maybe pay so much attention to this, but focus more on what I want to share with you guys. And then, so first it was about, like creating. I wanted to tell you about the bubble, because in my mind, our comfort zone is like a bubble around us. However, the comfort zone is creating this, safety zone is also protecting you from the external world, but also it makes you not to take aligned action. So it refrains, I think that's the expression, refrains you from taking aligned action. And what happens is that you are staying in your comfortable bubble. and not moving forward, and just dreaming how it would be outside of the bubble, and that the other people are simply there. So the job and this practice that I'm explaining to you is basically based on expanding your bubble. I just need to maybe stand next to the tree because I realize that it is becoming very, very windy. And I hope that this will not interfere with, just need to make sure that my eyes will stay in one place. So you basically are going to extend your bubble and sort of expand it around you and expand your comfort zone. So like I was making this bubble a little bit bigger, basically not paying attention to the looks, not being stressful about the looks and the what I'm wearing. It doesn't mean that I can wear, you know, sweatshirt and no makeup. I would still do that for you guys and for myself, but I know that there are, you know, clothes and the way I would like to be seen, which is very comfortable for me. So even today, I'm not worried with the cap and with glasses, because I know that this is, you know, tiny little minor detail. What is important is what I want to tell you guys. So we are on the move again. Expanding the bubble. So I was expanding the bubble by getting a little bit comfortable with the looks, then getting comfortable with the practical side of making the video and pre-recording the video. And I realized that I mastered this process. After several takes, I mastered this process. So I am ready to expand even further. And I actually built, this is maybe not a studio, professional studio, but I have my setup in the office. The camera is, you know, is standing there. I have my professional lighting. I have my microphone. But I have to take it out from the board or from the big drawers. And to set it up, to put it together. And in the beginning, it created a stress for me because I wasn't sure whether all the cables will land in the right holes, basically, so whether I will be able to connect it properly and everything will be functioning. And I needed like, well, good 30 to 45 minutes before shooting to, you know, to set it up. Right now it is maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 if I want to test it first. So yeah, you are getting better. I mean, with practice comes the, how do you call it, experience. And now I can I can even teach it. So my last stage, when I felt comfortable, you know, with the way I look in front of the camera, I knew how I want to be presented, and I was sure that what I'm speaking is actually, it makes sense. And my professional setup is fine, and I am comfortable with this, then I was ready to go live. And it wasn't really a problem for me, because that was really the last element, while all the previous elements were already working, and I felt already very comfortable with them. So the level of stress, however huge in the beginning, actually I wouldn't say it was nothing, because I still Right now I am for instance recording this video because there is no internet connection here, and I know that when I get back home it will be probably a different situation, so I will not have time to do this. Hey, stop it! My dogs are getting completely crazy. Sometimes I will show you what they are doing. I'm not sure if you can see that. They are too crazy guys. So basically, you know, the technique which is allowing you to expand your bubble slowly but surely in your own rhythm. The minute you feel not 100% comfortable, but you feel that you are there, then it is the moment when you should expand it to the next stage. Because if you wait till you are like completely ready, it may take you 100 years. So this is not what we are talking about. Yeah. And the second technique, and it can help you with executing the first one. It is actually standing in the Superwoman pose. You remember Superwoman? She was standing. I will try maybe to visualize this. You see me in my walking clothes. I need to use the other hand, but she was using both hands. She was putting her hands on her hips, and her legs was open in a way, like in a soldier's pose. So, you know, chin up. When you do that with two hands, actually what happens is that the energy is starting to pump. Very positive energy, a very dynamic energy. It's becoming part of your body. So you are becoming instantly more powerful, more confident. I don't know what is it, but people who do this, but remember, with two hands, like Superwoman, they feel more confident. So this is like an instant confidence boost. And actually, you can do it whenever you want to. You can do it even if you are sitting in a chair, but use your both hands. Yeah, it just adds the energy. What I have heard, actually, I watched the TEDx show with a woman who was telling that actually she made some research that this kind of a behavior, if done repeatedly every day for, let's say, 2-3 minutes, even though in the beginning you might just feel the rush of positive energy, if you do it for some time, let's say a couple of months, 6 months, a year, the real connections in your brain are created. The new connections in your brain are created, and eventually your brain believes that you are powerful. So I think that the expression fake it till you make it makes a lot of sense in this particular case. So, guys, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope that you have also such a fantastic weather like this one here. And I'm sure that the coming weekend will allow you to rest, but also maybe to set up some program for your fears to harness them. Because this is I think the life with fears is miserable one, and until the moment you decide to do something about them, which is totally possible, and I am the best example of that. I need to finish because I see horses on the horizon with with some riders, and I would like to disappear with my dogs from that moment. My dogs will not be chasing the horses, but I know that the riders might be stressed about that fact. So, much love to you guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!